everyone, my name is Jennette, but you guys can call me Jen. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the start of yet another weekend reading vlog. Hi! I'm here doing a quick little run around because I am done work for the week. Hell yeah. And I'm going to the library, drop off some books, and then I'm going grocery shopping because I do that every week. Go grocery shopping. It's gonna be great. And then after that, your girl's gonna be spending the evening watching The Legends of VOX MACHINA because the first 3 episodes of season 2 are out, and I want to rewatch season 1 so that I can go into them very nice and fresh and new. And that's what I'm gonna do tonight. So it's gonna be great. But what am I gonna be reading this weekend? I started Wind Witch last weekend, so I probably will be finishing this at some point. I have the audiobook, so I just want to power through it. And I got this in the mail today. And honestly, the format of the book has influenced me because it's a hardback, but I ordered the wrong edition and it's a library binding. So like the more expensive one apparently is library binding. But yeah, because I posted it on TikTok and someone was like, I just got that book in the mail today too, but mine's not like that. Mine's like a typical hardback with the dust jacket. And I'm like, oh, well, I bought the wrong edition and I'm happy I did because it's so cool. But this is Spice Road by Maya Ibrahim and I really want to read this weekend, so I think I might do that because this cover is so pretty. I'm obsessed, and I think every hardback book should just get rid of dust jackets so that the pretty design can be printed on it because it's so nice. So I'm planning on doing that, and then I finished Legendborn this week, so Bloodmarked is on the docket as well. We're excited, we're happy. I also have this library book with me that I started last week as well that I don't really have like the urge to read right now. I kind of want to wait for the audiobook to come in through my library to read it that way instead, so I might do that, but who knows. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking and we're gonna go. We're gonna go to the library, drop off the books, and then grocery shop, and then come home and have a great evening. But yes, it's gonna be a great time. And I just finished watching those 3 episodes of The Legend of VOX MACHINA and rewatching most of season 1. I realized at like 11:15 that I still had like 3 episodes to go of the first season, so I just watched the very last one and dove into the second season, and I knew what was coming. It still hurts. Liam O'Brien needs an Oscar for that performance because oh, this is making me, like, I know everything's okay. Like, I know, because I've seen the campaign. I've seen at least this part of the campaign. I've stopped watching after the Chroma Conclave arc was finished, but I need to get back into it, apparently. I might even need to rewatch it all, because this is so good. Good God. Anyways, please excuse the state of me. Tonight's been fun. Ended up jumping on Sarah Sutton's live stream to get some words down tonight, which is exciting and fun. And I think that draft is sitting at like 17K now. Cruising right along, and tomorrow I have my live stream, so we're just gonna keep going, keep doing the things. And after that, I decided to finish the episode of Holly's Plague Tale Requiem game that she was playing. She had another part up today, and I think the last part's going up tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure when she's putting it up, but I watched that. It was wild, and then I dove into my rewatch of Legend of VOX MACHINA. Oh God, I love this show, and I love these freaking voice actors so much. And already this season is like so good, and I'm only 3 episodes in. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rewatch some of the Chroma Conclave VOX MACHINA. I'm gonna have to look up the episodes because I can't remember which one it starts at, but like after the Briarwood arc, kind of go to the start of the Chroma Conclave, and I think I'm gonna watch those episodes again because I don't really remember a lot of what's happening. But as I was watching the show, like the animated show just now, I was like, I don't remember Cash and Zara being introduced in this way. I think they changed it, and like the relationships are a little different because I think in the campaign they like have to do a bunch of stuff with the Slayer's Take. They actually have to go on like journeys with the Slayer's Take, if I remember correctly, and that's how they met Cash and Zara. And Zara was a lot nicer. I don't remember them being like this. Cash and Zara, I already love them. So I'm excited to see where the show goes from here. I need to go to bed now because I have my lesson in the morning. And I'm gonna catch up with you tomorrow. Hello friends, happy Saturday! I'm here cozy on my couch after eating dinner and I'm currently watching VOX MACHINA. This is episode 40. The Chroma Conclave arc starts at episode 39 and I watched that earlier today when I was writing and doing things. So yeah, today's been a typical Saturday. Had my lesson, did a bunch of running around, did all the things, came home, washed my hair so it didn't look so gross anymore. And then I did my live stream for writing, which was very fun. Got so many words down today, which is very exciting. Love that for me. And I've just been kind of hanging out ever since. Dinner was okay. I bought garlic at the store the other day and I think it's a little bit underripe. It had the funniest taste. Like, and it tasted like wrong. Like, not like this is moldy gross wrong, but like it was not like a, you know, when you can crush garlic and get the anisin out of it. I couldn't crush the garlic, so I think it was underripe. I don't know, but it was still good. Made like a taco-y ground beef with a little bit of teriyaki sauce and then made I had some like tortillas or whatever and some cut up lettuce. Threw that all together with a little bit of cheese and it was a delicious dinner. Love that. Now I'm sitting here crocheting. Very fun. And I think in a bit when my hand gets tired, I'm gonna see if I can start tackling Wind Witch. I'm currently like 30 something pages in. So, I don't know, it shouldn't take me that long because it's small. Oh, it's like 380 pages, 390 pages. Wow. All right. Oh no, that's the sample chapter. Hold on. 377. So, we'll see how this goes. But yeah, that's the hope. Power through this and read that. And then I think I want to dive into Bloodmarked next. And I want to just like read all of it. So that'll be fun and exciting. And I really, really would like to read Spice Road as well. I know I mentioned that at the beginning of this, but maybe I'll dive into that at some point as well. That's what's happening. That's what's going on. I will update you when I have thoughts about Wind Witch. Hello, friends. It is now a lot later. It's almost midnight and I am tired, as you can probably tell from my face. But I want to pop in with a reading update because I'm now about halfway through Wind Witch. I'm on page 198, almost 200 pages in. And this is okay. I'm missing the pizzazz of the first one though. That first one was so good. It had Safi and Merrick's like banter. It had Safi and Isolde's friendship and it just sparkled. And this one's just kind of landing flat because all of our characters are like separated and it feels like this is the third book, not the second, because I feel like there was something I missed between the events of Truth Witch and Wind Witch. I don't know what it is. Feels like there's something missing in between that just isn't quite right, but I'm not gonna DNF it because I do want to continue with the series and I want that like sparkle to come back when we have our characters back in the same areas as one another. But yeah, it just feels odd. I don't know if I just don't remember the events that have happened before this story happening at the end of Truth Witch. I don't remember them happening, specifically to Prince Merrick. I don't remember those happening at all, but now he's not fun. No, he's just not fun to read. His point of view is kind of dull and just sad. Like, it's just kind of meh. Like, he doesn't have his best friend anymore. He's not, like, the banter isn't bouncing off of Safi anymore. He's extremely scarred and everyone thinks he's dead. And he's trying to be this, like, hero, I guess, but not really even a hero. He's just trying to do good things for his city. I don't know. His point of view is boring now. I don't know. This is just not doing it for me, but we're gonna finish it anyway, and hopefully things get better with book 3 when I dive into that one. You know, I say there might have been things I missed. There is a little novella collection or short story collection. Reading Jenna popping in, Sight Witch, number 2.5, so I can read it now after finishing Wind Witch. And it is a story of Ryber, about Ryber, who is a character that just kind of appeared in Wind Witch randomly. And I think she was in Truth Witch as well. But yeah, this is her. This is a story about her. Also, can we stop with the deckled edges, please? This bothers me so much. On paperback. Why are you putting a deckled edge on a paperback? I don't like it. Anyways. 2.5. I also still have Vox Machina on. I'm on episode 41 now, and I'm loving it. It's actually, I am remembering a lot of things that are different from the show now, and I think it's really cool what they've done with the animated show to really just streamline a lot of plot threads, I think is the way to say it. Like, even with the stuff from season 1 with General Krieg, the way that they completely streamlined that and made it like so smooth in the show is definitely an interesting way that they changed the story. Because obviously, like, D&D campaigns meander, right? They meander and they have fights and they do things and then they discuss plans. So you can't really have that in an animated show. I'm definitely gonna go to bed very soon because I am tired. I'm hoping to finish this, not tonight because this is still half the book to go, but I will finish it tomorrow for sure, which will be good. And we'll see where tomorrow gets. That's the update. I will catch you tomorrow for Sunday. Hello friends, I am here. I'm actually talking to you at a normal time during the day. I just did a couple exciting things for writing that I talk about in an upcoming writing vlog. Like, it's a weekend of my writing life kind of writing vlog that I'm going to be putting up as a Friday video, but did that and I'm going to be writing a little bit later. But I am going to be finishing Wind Witch today. I'm currently on page 263, listening to the audiobook. I think I have about 2 hours left, not entirely sure, but I'm gonna try and power through that now, get that done, get that finished so that I can get this book out of my brain and start something else. I'm really leaning towards Spice Road, so that might be what I do, reading it with just my eyeballs, which will be fun. But other than that, I actually did a little bit of a productive-y thing today earlier too, for like personal things. This past week, just every time I got ready to go for work, like to teach my kids, I had this weird thing where I would try on all of these older sweaters that I had in my closet, and just every time I was like, no, I don't like the feel of this anymore, I don't like the way this looks on me, or like the material is itchy and I just can't handle it, and I'm like, I just don't reach for these anymore. So I was making a giant pile of clothes on my floor that I was like, I'm just gonna get rid of these. And today I actually went through that giant pile of clothes because it was also really bothering my brain. I've noticed recently, like, if my place is cluttered and like messy in any way, which it kind of is now, but just kind of in this area, which I don't mind. But when I have lots of piles of stuff everywhere, especially piles of clothes, I get really like annoyed. It's like extra noise in my brain. So today I actually went through that pile of clothes, folded all the ones that I am going to get rid of, and like piled them up nicely on my bed. And I decided we have a Plato's here, so I'm gonna take them to Plato's this week because I know Plato's actually like buys your clothes from you. I don't think it's a ton of money, but a lot of those older pieces like I've had in my closet for a long time. So even if I get a little bit of money from it, that's perfect for me. Like just a couple bits of cash, you know. And I decided a couple of the pieces, like one of the things I bought right before the pandemic, and I bought it for work to like go into work, and it's like a shirt dress kind of a thing. The tags are still on it. I've never worn it, and I don't ever think I will wear it because it's now a material that I'm not a big fan of. It just feels weird on my skin. That I bought for like 60 some dollars. I can't in good conscience like bring that to a consignment shop and get like $5 for it, right? Like I need to try and sell it. So I have a couple things that I'm going to post on Poshmark and see if I can sell them through that. If I can't, then I'll just take them to Plato's at some point and get that from there. But yeah, I like kind of doing a little bit of a clear out of my closet, and my closet now it breathes again, which is crazy. I haven't done like a proper clear out since I moved, but that was just because I was like moving, so I didn't want to move everything, and I was like, what can I get rid of? So I just did a massive purge of all the stuff that I never wore. I need to do that more often though, like go into my closet and be like, have I worn this in like 2 years? And if it's a no, then I gotta get rid of it because I'm never going to wear it. My body changes, my moods change, and my fashion changes, so it's nice having that little bit of a clear out. So that's what I did today. Not a whole lot else is going on. Mom is sick today. She has a really terrible head cold, So, which is funny because I feel like I'm getting one. I don't know if you hear it, but I can hear it. I can hear myself like just being really congested. I can only breathe through this nostril. But my mom is very sick right now. And my dad called me and he's like, I don't know if you want to come over still for dinner because your mom's very sick right now. Because I teach kids and because I'm around them a lot. And if I do get sick, I have to like get a sub and stuff and I don't get paid for those weeks, right? Because I'm not teaching or I have to teach from home. It's just an inconvenience. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to stay home today. So I have the whole rest of the day to myself. I'm going to finish this book and then I'm going to, you know, kind of just take the day to myself, spend a perfect Sunday, relaxing. Later I'm going to do some writing, as I said, and I want to make something for dinner. I don't know what I'm going to make for dinner. All I know is that I have an onion, some carrots, some celery, and some potatoes. So I'll be making something. I might make a soup. I might just literally throw that all together and make a baked something. I don't really have the capability to make a baked something, though. I don't have like a pan to do that with. So maybe a soup would be good because I do have some leftover rotisserie chicken that I could use in it. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what I end up making for dinner, but that's the update, friends. I will chat with you later once I'm finished Wind Witch with my final thoughts. Hello, friends. It is now a little bit later. I'm up and walking around a little bit. My knee is killing me, and I think it's because I've had it in like a cross-legged position too much recently. I'm old, apparently. Old and decrepit and broken, but I wanted to pop in, say hey. I finished Wind Witch by Susan Dennett. It was fine. It was honestly just fine. I'm gonna run it through Compile. It's probably gonna be 3 stars. But that's that. I wanted to also pop in because since I did just finish that one, I can cross that off of my list. You guys remember my rolling list? So let me do that. Cross it off. Number 12, Wind Witch. And even though I have Blood Marked and Spice Road on the docket, I do kind of want to roll again for it, just so that I have the next like rolling book on the docket ready to go. So let's give it a go. 12. Just read that. Wind Witch. Let's try it again. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Does that say 19? 19. Okay. 19 is Ruin. Ruin. The sequel that I want to get to. So, intriguing. So I'm actually going to do something different. I'm going to roll 2 and then have 2 options. So I have Ruin. I'm going to roll again because I don't know if I'm like super in the mood for it right now, but I kind of am. So maybe let's roll again and see. Oh, okay. 9. So the other option is Ordinary Monsters, which is definitely a book I did want to read this January. So it's going to be between this one and Ruin once I finish the other 2 that I have on the docket. So, well, maybe these will just be my last 2 books that I read in January, seeing as it is already like the end of January. And these are pretty beefy boys. So yeah, okay. So number 19 was rolled for Ruin. Number 9 was rolled for Ordinary Monsters. And hopefully that will be there. But yes, I think right now, am I in the mood for Blood Marked? I might not be. I think right now I'm going to read a little bit. Should just turn this around. I think I'm going to read a little bit of Spice Road just to get a vibe of it and see how things go. And then I might do a little bit of writing and then I got to make some dinner. I still don't know what I want to make for dinner. So I might look through my Heroes Feast cookbook to see if there's anything that catches my eye. Or I might just make, I don't know. I might just see what I could do. That's kind of the vibe. That's what's up. That's what's happening. Wind Witch was just fine. As everything that I've said previously in this video stands, the sparkle that Truth Witch had is kind of gone with this one. So I'm hoping that the 3rd book kind of brings it back. And the sparkle is really just because I really liked how our characters were interacting with each other. And it was just like a good vibe, a good like, the banter was there and all that with Merrick and Safi. And then Iseult and Safi were just like, I love them as friends and I love them together. And I think Iseult is my favorite character because she really shone in this book. She was like the best part of it. So we'll see when I get to the third one, but that'll be on my docket at some point. What is it called? Blood Witch. I'm going to read a little bit of Spice Road, see the vibes, and then I think I'm gonna get back to some writing. This next chunk is a little bit interesting to deal with, but I talk about that in an upcoming writing vlog, so I will leave that for then. But yes, it's Sunday. I'm enjoying my Sunday immensely. But yeah, did some rolling, got our next 2 lined up. Life is pretty good. Hello, friends. It is now almost 11 at night on Sunday. I'm here sitting at my desk and I just finished working with Amy on her stream. I was attending her stream. I wasn't like on the stream. Please ignore VOX MACHINA in the background if you can hear it. My remote is on the other side of the room. But if you guys are interested, she's hosting Sunday live streams, which is really fun. And I think you guys should follow her too because she's great and a lovely human being. Her channel is Amy Procopis. I will leave it in the down bar if you are at all interested. I am here just kind of wrapping up a writing vlog that I did over this weekend. You're gonna see a lot of me in this sweater this weekend because that writing vlog is just me in this brown sweater that I bought at Old Navy yesterday. But it was a good live stream and I finished up my writing vlog for, when is this going up? I'll give you guys the actual day. This is going up on, well, this Friday. So you don't have to wait at all. It's going up on the 27th. Oh my God. The end of this month came so much faster than I thought it was going to. But yep, it's coming up. It's literally draft 3 vlog of a second story. And I've realized, you know how BookTube and Book Twitter and the book internet always abbreviates book titles? They give it like an acronym, like ACOTAR. Y'all want to know what a second story's abbreviation is? And I didn't notice until like now. Not now, like I noticed, I think when my friends pointed it out a little while ago. It's ass. I hate it. I hate that acronym so much. Oh God. But one good thing though is that I've noticed when people talk about it, they usually drop the A. They just call it second story. So maybe people won't give it an acronym. Please don't give it an acronym now that I'm talking to you about it. But anyways, yes, you will see that writing vlog go up this Friday. I didn't realize it was already this Friday, but very exciting. Writing vlog this Friday. I was sitting here because I was going to implement the footage into my computer and get that kind of all set up and ready to go and edited. It's not a long writing vlog. It's only like 23 minutes as of right now, and that's unedited. Or that's like this last chunk is unedited. I did not do any more reading. I tried to read a little bit of Spice Road, but I think I need to wait to see if there's an audiobook that becomes available on Script for it, because my brain can't read physically anymore. It needs an audiobook to keep me focused. So I think I might start Blood Marked tonight and dive into that. That's a plan of action. This is also a terrible angle. I just wanted to pop in and say, hey, today's been good. I ended up making some dinner and just kind of hanging out, doing all the things. I'm in a good mood. I'm happy with everything that's going on in my life, in my channel, and in my like professional dream goal career wise, everything as it is right now. And I think I mentioned in my writing vlog that you guys will see there's a couple, like I'm working on a secret project right now that I'm really excited to do for my channel and like more content for you guys. Thinking of starting a Patreon at some point this year to like help support me in my writing and like a content creation. And it's just, I don't know. And then obviously like the author freaking website. I don't know if I mentioned that in this video yet, but there's this author website and the newsletter and it like TikTok and then this and publishing a second story. This year's gonna be good. This year's gonna be good. So anyways, friends, I'm gonna leave it here for Sunday and kind of wind down and relax and kind of get my life together for tomorrow, which is the start of another work week. But I will chat with you tomorrow. Hello, my lovely friends. Happy Monday. I'm here just about to get ready and head off to teaching. I've had such a slow day. Oh, bad. I woke up with a headache and a sore throat, and I slept wrong, which is why I had the headache. So like my shoulder was all messed up today. It's always Mondays, isn't it? But I'm feeling a little better now. I'm just really tired, so coffee it is. Today I've also been, as I've been working, I decided I needed to find kind of an audiobook to listen to, and I was gonna try and listen to like Nettle and Bone, something like short. I remembered that I had a audiobook waiting for me. I had an audiobook waiting for me through my library, and it is the Jennette McCurdy audiobook. So I've been listening to that today, and I am like 60% of the way through, and it's good. Definitely heartbreaking. I can tell why people are talking about it so much, and like just it's raw and visceral. But I also saw someone mention the writing of it and how like the writing was like just awful, like not very good. And it's not bad writing, but it is just blunt, to the point, very blah writing, I think. So it's not like eliciting any emotions from me, just the emotion of like generally reading about Jennette McCurdy's situation with her mom, knowing what that must have been like. That emotion's there. I'm disgusted at her mother. But other than that, I'm not like, you know, feeling anything really. And I think it's just because of the writing. Yeah, so that's what I've been listening to today. I don't rate nonfiction, so I'm not worried about it, because how do you rate something that's nonfiction? That seems so, I don't know, rude. Like you're rating someone's life experiences. So I don't rate it. So that's just gonna be remaining non-rated. But I think I'm gonna wrap that up today. I'm gonna listen to it as I go to work, and then I'll probably listen to it on the way home from work. I don't have that much longer. I think there's like 2 hours left on the audiobook, and I have it at like 2 times speed, so it'll be fast. But yeah, that's what I've been doing today. Kind of a little bit of a downer of a book to finish the weekend on, but this weekend was good. Very productive. You'll be seeing that writing vlog go up Friday. I also finished Wind Witch by Susan Dennard and most of Jennette McCurdy's I'm Glad My Mom Died. I'm hoping to do better with my nonfictions, because I really have a hard time with nonfictions. I've always found them really, really dry. But I think audiobooks are the way to go, because it's like listening to a podcast, and I love podcasts. So I think this year I'm gonna see if I can add in more nonfictions. The one that I have on the docket, I think, in my brain next is Disfigured by, oh gosh, it's the same woman who wrote the Centaur book. I don't have it on my shelves anymore. Did I get rid of that book? I must have. But yeah, I don't remember her last name now. That one's it's on my radar because I've been wanting to read it for a while. So there's that one. But anyways, I'm rambling now. I'm going to close out this vlog here. I ended up giving Wind Witch 3 stars. And as I said, as editing Jenna found out that Sight Witch, the little novella, is to be read between this one and Blood Witch. So I'm probably going to just kind of squeeze that in somewhere, read it at some point. Hopefully Blood Witch is better than Wind Witch was. And this week I want to start on Blood Marked, which is the sequel to Legend Board, which I didn't start last night because I just got caught up watching Critical Role. Where did I put it? Watching Critical Role and crocheting. And like suddenly it was, where did I put it? Suddenly it was time to go to bed. So I have lost Blood Marked. It's around here somewhere. Oh, it's next to my table. But yes, that's been the weekend. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I will catch up with you guys a little later. I'll see you in another video very soon. Stay kind and keep on reading.